I know.
Yeah.
Now we're in our corner. Now I feel I need to be like, hi.
Oh my god, I look huge compared to you guys. Especially since Sarah in the middle. She's like,
Don't worry, I'll get up.
Well, and you're elevated.
Do one of these, and now you look small again.
There you go.
The scale, for scale.
For scale.
Oh man.
So,
okay, we're going to start it.
how are you do?
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the We Want Room Service podcast YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
This is the very first episode. I'm Sarah.
I'm Scarlett.
I'm
And
Frankie.
This is Frankie. He
Hey.
is our guest. He's going to
our
help
first
us
time.
with all of this. We're in Keanu Corner, as you guys can see.
Look at this one.
We got lots of Keanu.
Oh wait, he looks crazy. He looks like an ant. Like he's got the fly Jeff Goldblum going on in his face
He
right now
does.
because of the light.
Kind of.
It is a sexy picture, believe it or not. Even though he looks terrifying in this.
It's kind of like They Live almost.
A little
too.
bit,
Yeah. It is really
I
creepy.
love that movie.
Do you?
I do.
Do you like They
And
Live?
I love
Have you
Freaked
seen
me out. I
that?
saw when I was like 8. I saw when it came out. It freaked me out.
It still holds
Yeah, it does.
for the world now. This was awesome.
Mm-hmm. A lot of fun. A lot of fun though.
Money is your master, or when money is your god, or something like that.
Oh babe.
Well, the
Oh,
last
dang.
movie that we saw was very relevant to right now, Johnny Mnemonic.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you guys haven't caught up, we are on episode 23 for our watch party.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Johnny Mnemonic, and as far as the podcast, we're on episode 20.
Yep.
We just released Speed. Very exciting. So if you guys have been around from the beginning, thank you. Frankie's been around from the beginning, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to have Frankie on, because this is kind of a get to know us. We just kind of started this podcast on a whim with this one. That face.
I just made the dumbest face. I'm sorry. You're trying to get to know us. I have to start.
That
there.
is
I just have
that's
to.
That's her.
Scarlett. This is Scarlett. Okay. So we, just want to put ourselves out there. And
Yeah, it's
Frankie's
about
kind
time.
of been around since the beginning.
Super fan.
He knew when it was just a little inkling of an idea, and he's seen the progression, and he's actually going to be starting his own podcast. So that's very exciting.
All for that. I would listen to that every day.
Oh, thank you.
He's got all the knowledge.
He
Right.
does. He
Seriously,
He's a
it's
plethora.
I just want to
Of
shoot out a
cinema
movie right now and see how many
knowledge.
facts you know. Let me go up the top of my head.
It's gonna crash and burn so hard.
Time Cop.
Oh, that's a good movie from 1994 with Mia Sarah, who played Sloane Peterson with Van Damme.
Sloan?
Yeah, she was in.
Yeah,
she was a love interest in
awesome.
Yeah,
there.
she's a love
Yeah,
interest.
it's good sex scene in there too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Van Damme, a little bit of a shag
Mm-hmm.
haircut. Ron Silver, the bad guy in there. Sadly, he passed away early 2000s, I believe, cancer. It's not to get morbid, but I'm just trying to spew everything I know about Time Cop off the top
That's
of
what
my
I'm
head.
saying, though. I swear you could just throw one out and it's just like, Frankie's gonna go.
Yeah.
He knows.
This will take me far in life, guys.
It could.
Hey, you never
know.
know.
You could be
You can have a
one of the
podcast
top
out. No,
podcasts.
exactly.
Yes.
You could blow us out. Okay,
I got a
that's
double
gonna
chin
go on
for
a
that one.
reel. That might not make it. You may surpass us
Gross.
in podcasting.
Yeah.
Gross. Oh my god.
Yes.
Don't be gross. God. Filth around here.
I feel offended when we don't get nasty, though. That's the thing.
That's
I
so-
love that
I
this
know, I
is a
feel like
getting
we're
to
not
know us,
giving
and
God.
I swear.
What
on
is
this
it? Every time I'm
podcast.
on, all these kind of sex stuff and everything like that too, and you with your
Oh, it's
potty mouth.
always. That's because it's always.
Potty mouth.
I don't think it
Yeah.
ever stops.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's natural.
We have
It's
to.
organic.
Mhm.
But let's get to know us.
Let's do
really. So we watched in in honor of the podcast, we watched a interview between Keanu Reeves
Mhm.
and Stephen Colbert. And Stephen Colbert says that if you ask these 15 questions, you really get to encompass somebody. So we're gonna put it out there.
Okay.
What is the best sandwich?
Are we
Scarlett?
going? Starting
Yep.
with me. I really like a good tuna melt.
Okay.
But I really hate that Keanu stole my answer on this one. I answered it before he answered
She
it.
did.
She did.
She certainly did.
Peanut butter and honey
Right.
and crunchy is a thing. The only difference is toasted, and
Yeah,
I've
he
never
did like
tried that.
toast.
So
It's
that'll
good
be my
toasted.
next. And adding banana.
I was gonna say you could do a little Elvis spin on it
Mhm.
too. Absolutely.
His was like gnarly though.
He fried it.
Like
Yeah, and-
butter.
He fried it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fried it.
Yeah, he fried it
Yeah.
with butter in a pan.
I'm going there though. About you, Frankie?
Well, I don't do the peanut butter and honey. I do the classic peanut butter and jelly, and I think that is the number one sandwich because it passes the kind of leave behind test. It's the only sandwich you can accidentally leave like on the dashboard of your car, and it actually gets better.
It gets that sugar crust.
You
Oh, no,
can-
that's also what the honey
it kind of
goes.
it'll soften.
Yeah.
It'll melt a little bit more, and you can't do that with sadly a tuna sandwich or a ham sandwich or cheese whatever. But you accidentally leave that. Like I've been on a job site and I took a PB&J, and you leave it there. Like it's a little bit warm and it's softer. I think it's the number one.
Nice. Okay, Sarah.
Well, being a vegetarian, I think that eliminates a lot of sandwich options.
Yeah.
Pastrami on rye with yellow mustard was one of my favorites. But, I mean, a good classic grilled cheese on sourdough with lots of butter. Yeah, dip it in some soup. I don't know. It's kind of a classic. I'm gonna go grilled cheese.
I have a good cubano too.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Chef John Favreau, that movie Chef.
I have not seen that movie. I
Open
feel like
my
I
mind.
really need to see that.
It's so good.
I wanted to see
He
it.
had a spin-off show
But
too.
you haven't even seen it?
No, I just know that in Fantasyland he's married to Sofia Vergara in that movie.
Yep. And he bangs ScarJo, who's in love with him, and
he
She
really
was so hot,
really
man.
directed that movie.
I mean, look at Will Ferrell. He did the same thing. Like he was supposed to be like this hot stud with just like the most standard dad bod ever, and I love it. It's the same. Chef is awesome. I recommend it 100%.
It's for
I need to
foodies,
watch it.
people who like food.
Yeah, but it's good for all of it. Like the storyline is just the way they take it forward. It's its own thing.
Cool.
They just leave shit behind and just keep pushing forward. John Leguizamo too.
Chef kiss.
That was more of a pop. I don't know. That was,
Come at me, Emerald. I'll see your band. I'll raise you a pop.
hey.
All right, what was the next
Pop-up
question?
idiot.
Yeah, that was so. I feel like you should name your podcast like the Pop-Up Pod or something like that because you do have so much information.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, you're like a pop-up video human. You know, like the human version was like, hey, did you know in this music video, blam, you know?
Or like,
but you do it for movies.
Yeah, like
Pop
a
up
blur,
pod. Oh,
like Paul
what?
Blurt.
We're making history, guys.
God. TM. Paul Blurt. That's mine now.
The what?
Paul
Paul
Blurt.
Blurt.
Like Paul Blart.
Oh, love.
Paul Blurt, film nerd. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Absolutely. Okay, what do you own that you should throw out? Frankie, we'll start with you.
What do I own that I should throw out? What I have, like everybody, just like how people have like, the jeans I want to get into or the shirt I want to get into. I have clothes that do not fit me that I love and they're probably out of style, but I don't know if I'll ever fit into them again. So I should probably accept reality and throw out some clothes that I'm holding on to for vanity's sake.
I think a lot of people are in that same boat. What about you?
I'm a big clothes purger. I can get rid of those.
Yeah.
It's more like Halloween costumes for me. So I've got like a Galaxy Quest onesie I don't really need, and I'll never wear it again.
But do you?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like
as soon
one
as you
day,
get rid of it,
there's gonna be
you're
like
gonna get that invite to the Galaxy Quest.
You're gonna get invited to the
Like a
dinner party
sci-fi
where you have to
dinner
dress
party.
like that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. That's why I hold on to it. That
Yeah.
anxiety. I have a rainbow mullet for no reason now that I haven't worn since Halloween of like 2015. So
You'll regret
those Halloween costumes.
You'll regret it. Don't get rid of
So wear it on the next watch party.
Okay,
it.
pop that bitch back on.
It's a walk in the clouds. Is our next one.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that sad?
I think it needs a rainbow mullet. I think
To
that's
lighten
the
the
only
mood.
thing
Yeah.
that we can.
The only thing I know about that
Sherbert
movie,
head.
Walk in the Clouds, is that the family that Keanu is getting involved with, the family of the woman he's his love interest, their last name is my last name is Ericon. It's the only thing I know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not the most common Hispanic surname. So when I hear it like out in the world, I'm like, oh, hey, you know.
Yeah.
That's all I know about Walk in the Clouds. And my wife Lisa does not care for that movie. I think it's maybe it's a little too schmaltzy, I guess. But this is when they were making Keanu more of a leading love interest rather than an action guy yet.
Yeah.
So.
It's like a war. He's
Yeah.
like a war hero, isn't he? Or some kind. He's like. In
It's a
the
period
war.
piece.
Yeah.
It's from the 40s, 50s. I think it's during that time. I think it's supposed
It
to take
might
place there.
even go back a little bit further, but yeah.
Really? I've never seen
Yeah.
I just know he's in suspenders. Looks
Yes,
really
he is.
it. Nice. You do
That's
love his
all I
costume.
love.
Yes.
That's all about is the clothes.
The suspense.
Mhm. I like it.
Like we said, he's never been in a firefighter outfit.
No,
That's the bummer.
he hasn't.
No, I don't think so.
Let's go, Keanu.
Make Keanu.
I've been in a firefighter outfit for Halloween.
Nice.
Halloween, yeah. Very popular.
Nice.
Sorry, Lisa.
That's one. I feel like that's one of the top sexiest things a man can wear.
Oh yeah.
Always.
It was not bad.
As long as you weren't swinging your hose everywhere.
No.
Hose for the hose.
Hose for the hose.
No, but I do. It was a fun outfit to wear. You get to pretend, because it's very, very popular with ladies, and I wore it. And Halloween, you get nuts like that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe I should have worn the rainbow mullet.
I feel like a lot of wet
Offset
t-shirt
it.
concerts could have happened, contests could have happened from that. You just bring around a little spray bottle and then you put out your fire.
I won. I was at a bar and I won sexiest costume with contestants full of women who were all there in their schoolgirl outfits, this and that. And at the last second, people were putting their hand over it, like applause for women. At the last second, I jumped in like, hey, because I just had suspenders and the coat. I was in shape back then.
Nice.
And my friend Paul, who was a thing, he put over me, and they just went nuts for me. So I beat all these chicks.
Nice.
Does that make you feel like a man, Frankie?
I've never felt
That
more.
would make
I
me
never
feel like a
Women.
man.
I never felt more like a man.
That would make me feel like a man.
Beat all those bitches in their bikinis.
Suck it, literally.
Just took one fireman outfit and some muscles.
Oh, that's great. Okay, what's the next question? Scariest animal. What is the scariest animal?
He answered spider, and you were like, "That's not an animal."
It's not an animal. I am gonna say that's probably my response. I don't know.
Because my first instinct was
I'm gonna
botfly,
go
because fuck
hippopotamus.
that shit. Botflies, the ones that like get in your body and then like
Oh,
burrow in there.
yeah.
And there's like a big old nasty hole. But like animal, I'm heading towards hippo because
That's what I'm saying. They
and
kill.
moose. Oh my god, how
Moose.
big moose actually are! They're just like they're so much bigger than what I thought. Which is why like when I grew up and people were saying like if you drive under a moose you'll get decapitated. I was like, that's just a story like Diet Coke and Mentos kind of thing. Or well, that's a real thing. But what was it? What was when you drink it? There's like the same.
Oh,
thing,
Pop
right?
Rocks and
Pop
soda,
Rocks. That's
and
what
then
it was.
makes
That
your
urban
stomach
legend. I think
explode.
it's just an urban legend. And then all these videos of like real moose are coming out. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. So, those are mine.
Yeah.
Frankie?
Mine is I've always had a fear of sharks, a great white shark.
Oh.
As a kid, I would go into a swimming pool, but I would not go in the deep end convinced a shark was in there in a swimming pool. And I once saw a meme that said, my irrational childhood fear, and it was an Olympic swimming pool, like in a gymnasium. And and there was a shark.
Yeah.
But like a fake mechanical jaws shark.
Yeah.
But if I saw the inner workings and mechanics, knowing it was fake, I could know all that. But if I'm in there and if I put goggles on and I see this fake beast in there, I mean,
nightmare.
Absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I know.
No,
that's terrifying.
The nature of a shark is to not see the shark because it's below you.
Yeah.
So the fear of that, and so a shark, no sir.
Yep.
That makes sense. What do you think about the movie Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue Sea is fun to watch. I won't call it a great movie. It's just a fun movie to watch. I mean, it's not like, of course, sort of like Jaws, Jaws was, great. But Deep Blue Sea, it's a popcorn movie. It's fun to rag on and just to enjoy.
It's my favorite Samuel L. Jackson monologue ever. I'll say that. For people who
Right before he, are you talking about
you
right
gotta
before
watch
he
it. Yeah.
chomp chomp chomp.
It's so good. It's so good. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
I mean, it's sort of a horror movie, though. Are you cool with like shark movies?
No.
Oh.
It might freak her out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's enough jump scares to kind of weird her out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I have to figure out your threshold on horror movies. I think it's 0.
Yeah.
Just straight up -1.
Bram Stoker, that's the horror movie. Like
that
is my.
That was
You
hardly.
freaked out by that.
That was
no,
hardly.
but that's like it. That's my baseline.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all I can handle.
Damn.
I know. I suck.
Well, what about you? What's the scariest animal?
I was gonna go hippos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
kill
kill
so many
more
people.
people than sharks.
Yeah, and they're just these like giant tanks,
Mm-hmm.
underwater tanks. Fuck
Wow.
that.
I always thought they were kind of not exactly scary looking. They don't look pretty. Maybe you have the Hungry Hippo Association, but you know.
Yeah.
Especially the pink and
They
green
are,
ones.
they're
You know.
hungry.
Yeah, the 90s
Okay,
really
they're
got
eating
us to
people.
believe things were safe, huh?
Exactly.
Remember
Hippos.
when Pop-Tarts were considered breakfast?
They're
They're
not.
not?
Favorite Pop-Tarts, though?
I'm a
Okay.
classic frosted strawberry guy.
That's a good one.
I'm
What about
classic.
you?
S'mores all the way.
I've never had one.
Oh,
S'mores
okay.
all the way.
I like the cinnamon brown sugar,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
also like the unfrosted strawberry.
Oh, no.
The unfrosted strawberry.
Toasted, too,
Yes,
right?
toasted.
But
That's
not
like
too
my
much.
late night snack. No, see, I even go like double toast.
Oh my god.
I like it like a little bit like burned
Well,
around.
burn,
the
yeah, I can get with that.
edges.
I'm actually a little bit on the under, like my steak, a little bit undercooked.
Hey.
Yeah, but I associate the bite of a Pop-Tart of this frosted strawberry with its late 80s, early 90s Saturday morning cartoon and watching a cartoon called A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, which were
Oh,
the
yeah.
Scooby-Doos as little
And
kids.
little tiny-
Yeah, and I
Oh.
remember
It's like
having-
Muppet Babies.
Yeah, kind of like Muppet Babies. And I remember eating that, and I'm like, man, this is my Scooby-Doo snack, you know, in the morning. But I've never tried anything else because to me, you just can't go wrong with the classic, the strawberry one. And with the unfrosted one, the way it looks like the bottom of an LAUSD pizza with the little dots in it and the dough. It kind of looks exactly like that.
Hell yeah. Well, I've also thought too, like the unfrosted ones, those are for toasting. Because I've never
Oh,
tried
for
to
sure.
toast the frosted one, but
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna ruin the toaster.
The
on it.
cinnamon ones with the brown sugar.
Ooh.
It's like a cinnamon roll.
Oh.
It's so
Wow.
good.
I'm also thinking of like toaster, like Brave Little Toaster, you know,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
you could just like in a toaster oven. I bet those would be like.
Do you guys ever mess with the toaster
Toaster
strudels?
Lola likes those.
They're flaky, right? They're
They
more
are.
flaky
They
as
are
opposed
flaky.
To like,
It's more of a commitment.
It's like a bougie Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I want to put my pinky out.
Yeah, right.
You know, with my like conventions.
You have your strudel and tea.
Yeah. Eating
We
my
could have a
Pluto.
tea party with toaster strudels and Pop-Tarts, like a white trash tea party.
I love that.
That'd be
We
so
also have to do
good.
the white trash tacos too, where it's just like hard shell tacos
Yes,
and just
like
like
shell.
cheddar cheese,
Yeah.
sour cream. Those
Oh,
are my
yeah.
white girl tacos.
Yeah.
Okay, I also have a somewhat of a white girl taco kind of thing where I eat.
I do too.
Hello.
I like if I go to Taco Bell, I'll get just a regular hard shell taco, but I don't like, and this is weird, I eat my tacos from Taco Bell or something with no lettuce in them because I don't like the idea of warm lettuce. I mean, I'll eat like a salad because it's cold, but warm lettuce and taco does not appeal to me, so my tacos just literally have meat and cheese only.
I feel that.
And I'm
I
like,
feel that. Like you want like fresh crispness from your your.
Anybody under
lettuce
12
in a
doesn't
taco.
get lettuce on their tacos.
That's like saying if you don't like mushrooms, grow the fuck up.
Actually, I will say I did
I'm
not
just
eat
kidding.
mushrooms for a really long time because my stepdad told me that mushrooms make you grow hair in your chest. And I was not about it.
What?
Not about it. I was like, keep that
Why
shit
was he so
away from me.
trying to get you to not eat mushrooms?
I
Did
don't
he
know.
not like mushrooms?
Maybe he really liked him.
We wanna
And
save
he
him,
wanted-
yeah.
yeah.
That's like when you get like an ice cream that somebody doesn't.
Ew,
like.
gross.
Salty
Broccoli,
and
Brussels
gross.
sprouts,
Nobody else
yeah.
eats it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Coffee. That's
Yeah.
mine.
So it's like an old wives' tale. It's
Well,
like
Josh eats coffee ice cream, so I'm fucked now.
a hair in your chest. That's curious. I never heard of that kind of thing. It's like an old wives' tale. This is the hairy palms thing.
Yeah.
You know. Well,
You become a chia pet.
That's not.
apparently.
I'll tell you that's certainly not true.
It could explain Keanu's character in Freaked.
Too much mushrooms.
Or jerking off.
He was just
One of
shrooming.
the- one of the-
Oh my god! If that was true, every guy you never met in school, I just, the Wolfman.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a teenage
Yeah.
werewolf or
Oh,
whatever.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Even his girls don't have that type of thing. There's no myth about girls masturbating, right? Because that's too taboo.
No,
Oh, girl! Oh,
or
what are you talking about? Girls don't
Can we
masturbate.
go blind? Or is that just a guy thing?
I think it's guys.
Yeah.
It's always
we're
a-
fine.
Everything is guys.
Because-
we can
right?
just flick it till we're dead,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
we're
Well,
fine.
Should we play Flick the Bean, the new game?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
Like
guys.
8 cents older.
It was a rule for guys to dissuade it because the guys do it because polite society suggested that girls don't do that. So you guys never had wives' tales about it. Boys did. So but
Yeah.
okay. Not true.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah.
I hate to break this to you.
Yeah, sorry.
It's true.
Shocker.
We do not masturbate. Okay?
No.
Strict.
Strict.
Yeah.
Whoopsh.
There's no extra body pillows hidden in the closet for any other reason.
Not us. There's no chindos anywhere in the house. That takes another person.
The vajankle? No vajankles here. Alrighty, we're gonna move on. Apples or oranges?
Oranges.
Apples.
I'm going oranges. Keanu went apples, but he went that because
Peanut
the
butter.
crunchy peanut butter.
I get that too. Oranges though, like, I'm obsessed with those Trader Joe's chocolate orange sticks things.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, I normally eat people. I normally meet people who don't like orange and chocolate together.
I've never
So
heard
And
of that.
I'm all about it.
Yes,
Like those
and orange and raspberry too. Or I mean, sorry, chocolate and raspberry. There's something about
Chocolate
fruit and
fruit.
chocolate. Yes.
Mhm.
Like a fondue.
Good.
Like
Fondue.
you know, like those crackable chocolate oranges.
Mhm.
I've
It
never
says
heard of
wax.
that. I've never heard of
Yes,
chocolate
and all the
orange.
little separation.
I love it so
Sep-
much. I used to get one in my stocking all the time
Nice.
growing up.
Really?
Mhm.
God, I never heard that.
Yes.
So there was this Reddit thread that went around, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, and it was something that you had to do, and it would change your world, change your life, and it was eating an orange in the shower. And
Oh.
people were saying that, because you know, like eating an orange, it's so messy, and
Yeah.
it has to be premeditated. You have to have a sink. Like you
Mhm.
can't
Oh,
really
yeah.
like
There's
bust
a
open
paper
an
towel
orange in the
at
car.
least, yeah.
For sure. So people were saying that there's something about just going to town on a cold orange in the shower and just not having, you know, just going for it, being gluttonous.
Can we do this? Can we
I
like,
feel
do
like
this
we
and report
should,
back? I
yes.
really want to try that.
Is this camera waterproof?
Well, if that's the case, we're trying out a bunch of other shit we talked about on the podcast.
God. I've never
I
heard
digress.
There's
that.
that.
I never heard that. That's interesting to try.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. I'm
I'm
gonna
really
try
into
that.
that, yeah. I think I could be into that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so have you guys ever asked for anybody's autograph?
Yes.
Whose?
Lucas Scott from Local H.
Okay.
Yeah. He signed
He's
a
one
T-shirt.
of your favorite bands.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love Local H.
Mhm.
I was introduced to them
They're-
late though,
Okay.
and my first show I saw them, I grabbed a T-shirt, I bought one, and then I went to him and had it signed, and it was signed on the back. The thing is, it washed out. It's gone now,
Ah.
but it was on there, and it said, "Hi Scott," or no, "Hi Scarlett, I'm Scott," and that's it.
Blunt to the point.
He's like, "You probably don't know me, but here you go. I'm Scott."
That's cool.
It was cool. It's
Okay.
washed out now, but the answer is yes.
All right.
I think that's it. I don't have the balls sometimes.
I don't want to disturb them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like,
You know, it's, have you, do you have any?
I've met a couple of famous people. When I used to work at a bookstore, we had celebrity book authors come in.
You worked at a bookstore.
I did, yes.
That's interesting.
Sarah,
Never heard that before.
Thank you for asking that. Yes, I worked at Borders Books and Music from 1999 to 2004. And there were many celebrities who decided to write books and get into the book game. Gene Simmons of Kiss, Mr. Long Tongue Gene Simmons.
mm-hmm.
I was about 5 feet from him in the back warehouse. He was getting ready to come out. He asked for like a soda from our cafe. I remember looking at him. I didn't ask for his autograph, but when I was talking to him, I had two thoughts in my head at the same time. You are not very attractive at all in person, but there is an undeniable charisma to you. It's very palpable. It comes off of him. He is not a good-looking man, but there is a presence around him. He's actually kind of a tall man, but it's one of the things where I was like, I'm not gonna ask for his autograph, but I kind of get his appeal, just the rock and roll vibe. You know, dig it.
Yeah, nice. I remember another one too, James Quall.
Who's that?
It's like so random, super obscure, but it's from Tim and Eric show.
Oh, okay.
He's like a guy that goes on there that I don't think realizes he's like on the show, but
Uh-huh.
he was in Saint Rock performing once, and I had like a date and everything. I was like, James Quall, man.
Mhm.
I was like, a handful of people might know that.
That's pretty cool. That's interesting.
He was interesting, but Tim and Eric show just cracked me up, so there's that.
That's cool.
What about you?
The only time I've ever done it was when I was, I think, 16 or 17, because I was, goofy and was like, oh, I can bother him.
Yeah.
And it was Chad Allen, if the name is correct. And I can't remember what shows he was on, but he was like one of those kind of B heartthrobs. And I saw him on 2nd Street in a Hallmark store. And the person that was with him even called him by like a fake name. Because I think they knew that me and my girlfriend knew that it was him. What show is he on? I need to Google. My phone's over there. Chad Allen.
I like that both of ours are like 2 guys with 2 first names.
That is weird.
Chad Allen, Scott
How do you
Lucas.
feel about that? How do you feel about people with multiple names? Like,
oh, yeah.
first, second, even the last name,
third.
when, you know what I mean? The 3 names that are, how do you feel about that?
Was it this
I
fellow?
don't know. I just assumed you were
Yes.
a heartthrob in the
Chad
90s.
Allen. He was on Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
But before that?
A show called Our House. Hey, I remember Our House.
Our House. I
Wait
think
a
that's what
second.
it was.
Wait a second. I remember this guy. Wait, was he on My Two Dads?
Yes.
Yes.
He was he
Yes.
was the boyfriend.
He was the boyfriend
Stacey's
to-
little boyfriend.
yeah,
Stacey
to,
Keegan, or
yes.
was that her name? The girl
Yes.
that played
Yeah,
the actress.
daughter,
Yes.
yeah.
Huh.
Because it was
That's
him and Giovanna Ribisi, and Nicole and Shelby were the names of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yes, he was the boyfriend. And
Yes.
yes, and he was in Our House with Wilford Brimley and Shannon Doherty.
Yep.
Old 80s show.
Look at that. Just butt out.
Second
Is that
Street,
why?
Hallmark. It was the
Pardon?
Why'd you have the autograph?
Oh.
Because I was obsessed with him as what was
From
the
Our House?
character?
Or from My Two Dads.
My Two Dads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, with Paul Reiser.
Nice.
Just gonna bring that
What
back
happened when Paul
around.
Reiser was around? You go right past, or
Oh, Lord.
Just needed a minute to get to Paul. You know,
Oh, my God.
that was later on in life. Plus, I think Chad Allen's gay anyway, so I wouldn't have.
I think he is.
I
I think he is.
I have no reference. I think I only saw that one picture you brought up because I
And you're
don't
just
think
like,
I know
nah,
who that is. Yeah, sorry. Woo.
Let's see. Well, the reason why Stephen Colbert started this whole questionnaire with his guests is because of this next question that he asked Keanu that went viral. He asked Keanu, "What do you think happens when we die?" And Keanu's response was, of course, the most brilliant response ever, is that, you know, the people that love you miss you. Of course, barf. Of course, the best answer
That's the only
ever.
known thing, you know? Like, I guess.
Yeah, like, but that's never what you would go to. Like,
No.
that would never be my response. So,
Right.
what do you think? Even knowing the best response, what do you think happens when we die?
Oh man, that is heavy.
Right.
We definitely rot in the ground or something, but
Mhm.
that's not trying to be morbid or anything. I really don't know. Like, I don't know.
I think
guess we're
now
all
it's
energy.
endless.
We just
the
like
possibilities.
go back into the cycle of things, and then our matter's just reused for what's life.
It's like
a
which form of
cycle.
us.
Yeah.
You know, because you can be turned into a record.
Mhm.
You could be turned into my mom wants to be an Etch-a-Sketch. You know,
Ooh, yeah,
it's like
see?
all of these different things that your physical being can
Mhm.
be turned into. So, is there something else other than that? Is there another level to it?
I don't know. I would love to just like slip into another dimension, you know? Like
Right.
if I died early or something, I just kind of like whoop, right into like the same age, but like it's just slightly different.
A quantum leap.
You know?
Like being in
So
another
you're still
different life.
moving forward, but you're like, it's just a little different.
If
Yeah.
you could
So you're
come
going
back and
sideways.
plug into your life again at a certain age to change things, maybe manipulate or maneuver things, what age would you insert yourself into your life? When do you think you would have needed you the most?
Oh my gosh, that's so deep. I think middle school was tough. If I just had like better insight onto like this shit ain't gonna last,
Or things that
you know?
are uncomfortable, like having those uncomfortable conversations. I feel like
Yeah.
uncomfortable things weren't talked about when we were younger. They stayed away from those types of things.
Things you
know?
wished you learned earlier type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
More
I'm very much of the
transparency.
whole, like, not trying to be cheesy, but, like, the whole, I'm kind of happy with what's happened so far, because I wouldn't be here kind of thing. I'm happy with that. But if I were to change something, middle school. I think I just needed a little more, like, yo, come on.
Guidance,
Come on now.
focus.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
You know, I need a little more of that.
Or maybe just a little bit too more reassurance in that what
Yeah.
you're feeling is normal, because I think you're going through so many different things, and you're just like, I am so weird, and nobody else gets me. So maybe.
Exactly.
What about you?
Oh, me?
I was going with her too. Same. I don't know if it's a
bouncing
female
Yeah.
or a male thing, but I think being a female in middle school was very, very hard.
Yeah, if I go in terms of awkward and hard, I mean, in middle school, I was not like, certainly not Mr. Popular. Even in high school, I was Mr. Popular. I was well regarded and well liked, but I was, I don't know, I seemed to be always close to what popular. I was friends with popular people without being popular. I knew a lot of people, and so I was personable, but I didn't have a great time, and I always feel bad because I don't ever really have, or at least maybe I didn't allow myself to recognize that I ever had like very cathartic moments in my formative years. Perhaps I did, and perhaps I just pushed that away and be like, no, this is for somebody else. This is for people in sitcoms and movies to deal with these big parts of life. I feel like I'm one of those, the voiceless masses that just live life and don't really have a lot of things happen. People around me, grow old, live and die, grandparents come and go kind of thing. And I had experienced all of that. But I kind of accepted life as a certain kind of journey that I didn't really regard myself as special or unique. We all kind of go through this at a certain level. But I do kind of have a bit of like, maybe not a corniness, but a kind of optimism of, I know that if I changed anything, maybe the life I have wouldn't be the way it is now. And I don't know if that is a good thing, because I could be like, oh, I want to change this, kind of like It's a Wonderful Life, where you really touch a lot of people's lives, whether you knew it or not, or whether sought or unsought, you touched a lot of people's lives, and from your encounters. And I think I have made my peace with that kind of outlook, that kind of deal. Sorry to get all schmaltzy.
Love that though. I'm a little softy.
I'm softy.
Sometimes. I mean, we don't want to start any rumors or anything, but we have soft sides.
It's officially
sometimes.
a rumor now.
Yeah, I'm the biggest softy between these two.
That's
Hardnesses.
Yeah, probably. I think we've got the Verizon bar going right here.
For sure.
Low, middle, high. I think.
Yeah, I just what I do is I hide it a little better. I control my feelings a lot, so I don't let it out much. But when it comes to schmaltz and stuff, I'm kind of a big pushover for nice things in the universe and in life and in engagement with people. I enjoy positivity, and I enjoy being nice to people and making somebody else feel good. It comes from kind of my mom was like that. My mom's a very sweet person, and I kind of got that for. My wife will make fun of me for like, oh my God, you always talk about your mom. But I kind of got my outlook of the world from my mom and her influence, and she likes to be nice and help people, and I try to do that if I can.
So does Keanu too.
Totally. Well, we talk about this all the time, where it's just like, I feel like there's kind of like a stigma around just like complimenting a woman when you see her, just like hyping up other women. I don't want to say there's like a stigma, but you don't see it that much. And like for me, one of my favorite things to be is like, yes, girl, that outfit looks amazing. Your ass is fucking awesome. Boom, you deserve that. I hope that makes you feel happy today. Like that shit. I mean, that makes that person feel better, or at least just brighten their day. And then that to me makes me happy too. Just spread that fucking happiness.
Absolutely. What do you lose from that? Absolutely nothing. That was.
I got to look at a nice ass and tell her it was nice.
And maybe she put a little strut when she walked away. Oh yeah, she was just like, I got to enjoy it a little bit more. That was Lola when she was little. That was one of the things that I made sure to tell her is, if you see a woman that you appreciate something about her, you tell her immediately. And I wanted her to do that from a very young age.
She's done that for me.
Has she?
On Instagram twice now.
Sweet.
She's like, you look gorgeous. I was like,
you
are your mother's daughter. She's so
good. I'm glad. You're supposed to
I witnessed a moment like that. Not recently. I went to a concert at the Hollywood Bowl about 3 months ago. D Nice, the DJ, there was a very, very pretty woman right here dancing with her boyfriend, and she's dressed to the nines, the midriff, the low pants, a knockout. And a woman who had been drinking a lot went to the restroom and came back and is working her way in front, and she's a bit tipsy. She had been drinking, and she sees her row mate, as she's seen all night, and she says, "You can swear on this? Can you cuss?"
Of course.
Yeah,
I've already said fuck.
yeah. She's like, she walked by and she tells this young woman, she's like, I gotta tell you, you're fucking gorgeous, and you could this woman beaming. Oh, thank you. She's like, no, you're fucking. And she points to the guy. You're a lucky man, kind of thing. And he's like, yes, I am. This ball of positivity going on. You know,
nice.
he like,
Yeah,
my woman was complimented.
Yeah.
You obviously mean what you say. You know, you had a few, so you're just letting it fly. She knows, and she was very pretty, and I'm sure they felt great. I'm sure they did. You know?
And you shouldn't have to be a little tipsy, and I'm not saying that woman had to be,
yeah.
but we should make that a part of our
Make it the norm,
regular
man.
thing, not something that we have to think twice about.
Yeah.
Maybe I got no big issue telling guys if they look good. I don't know how they have that. You know.
Hey, dude, looking sharp.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's a handsome devil right there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have that. Maybe that should be more normalized. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I think so.
How about that?
You know, I don't have hang-ups about that though. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just me. I'm weird.
I can see Keanu complimenting another guy.
Totally.
Like your leather jacket, dude.
You know who compliments other
Nice
guys?
spike, bro.
Good-looking guys. Good-looking guys, if they're really handsome, have no issues telling other guys or calling another guy handsome.
It's
or
a
I
something
think
like that.
that's also a drunken
Yeah.
thing too, though. They're like, "Man, you look fucking awesome. Dude, you look fucking awesome." I don't
Just
know
cool.
why that's the first
Yeah.
thing that comes to my head. I love you, man. Then they try to fight a little bit, and then
I
they're like,
love
"I'm
you,
so
man.
sorry. I
What
love
a great
you, dude."
movie.
Great. What?
I Love You, Man.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have Lola watch that this weekend.
Nice.
I think that's a good. I'm like waiting. There's like so many movies I can't wait for her to watch.
I know Jason Segel's like a known penis shower in all of his movies. He doesn't do that in this one, does he?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
I know
what?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall was full dick
Yeah.
Wait a
for
second.
like 5 minutes.
He
I don't say 5 minutes,
I need
but
to
I
write
mean
this
it's
down.
pretty.
What?
You get a good.
You get a good look at it. You get a pretty, decent look
What?
at it.
I saw that movie. I do not remember that.
It's at the beginning when she's breaking up with him.
Yeah, when he comes out of the shower, he drops the towel because he's upset about the
Penis.
breakup. Yeah.
Full penis.
Penis. I like penis.
And even in
Is that sign language? for
Penis. Well, I mean, this is just the. I'm also holding the balls.
It's everything.
You knew what you were getting into.
God.
It's never changed and it never will.
But yes, go.
Get to know us.
I Love You, Man does have the Jason Segel penis shot. No, pardon me. I Love You, Man does not. Sarah Marshall does.
Sarah Marshall does.
Yeah,
I don't think that.
Where's the
Love You
Paul
Man
Rudd
does.
penis shot?
there is no Paul Rudd
Whew.
penis shot.
Did you know that he just bought a candy store
What?
in his neighborhood
He's Willy Wonka
because
now.
it was gonna shut down?
Really?
And it was his favorite place. Him and another actor. They're fucking cute. It's
love
it's so
that.
stupid. God.
I just love them
Just
so much.
Oh.
You know, I heard the two like
Dogs or cats?
Definitely dogs.
both because I grew up with cats.
Okay.
I am used to cats, but they're kind of assholes.
Yes, they are.
And I love that they take care of themselves. But like I never grew up with a dog, and like my friends all have dogs. I love how loving they are, but it is like having a full-on child with a dog.
Mhm.
With a cat, you're just kind of like, "You good, bro? Cool, moving
Mhm.
on." You know? So,
Yeah, you can just like
I go
pass the
both.
cat, make eye contact, and
Right.
like, we're cool, right?
right?
Cool,
You
cool,
good?
cool,
You got
cool,
fed?
cool.
Do you care if I pet you? Oh no.
No.
Cool. I guess I'll go do something else.
Yeah. Exactly. Let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna go cats, and I respect that they know their boundaries and they establish those from
Oh,
the
yeah.
very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs are kind of dumb to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, you can kick a dog and it's gonna come back every time. You know what I mean? A cat, you kick it the third, fourth time, it's gonna
that
go across the
hurts
street.
me.
No, it sucks. It sucks, but that's the mentality.
Yeah.
You know, if
Well,
you
they're
think about it.
constantly so loyal and loving to their. That's
Mhm.
why I think dogs are just better soul wise in a way. Dogs are like
Yes.
genuinely just want to love you. Cats are kind of like, you're feeding me, so here's some affection.
So I'm just gonna put out their dogs are for the week. I think that was the gist of what we're getting at.
Dog is for the week.
But I need that dog.
One of the things that cats and cat people had convinced themselves of is that cats have this kind of, superiority over a dog, this and that. This is my house, cat. You're not going to give me attitude. You're not going to, wait on me for this. You are nothing without me. Just make your peace with the fact that this life you have is because of me. So you can try to sleep the sleep of the just.
Yeah.
But we both know that you do nothing in life without me.
I see that.
Yeah. So I don't suffer these fools in my house when it comes to cats.
Also, let's think about that.
As you're picking up your dog's shit outside and carrying it.
Yeah,
Think about it though. If you die in your house, what happens when you have a dog?
Dog loves you.
No, they fucking guard you. They love on you.
Yeah.
Cats eat your face.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you,
And I'm also
know
like-
a dog that ate somebody's face off.
Oh shit. Okay, well
Yeah.
we have wild animals we've domesticated for homes, so
They're wolves.
that's really the short and sweet of
They're
it.
wolves.
We got wolves and large cats that have been domesticated.
I know a
We
story that
hear about the cats more so eating
That's
the
true.
old lady than we do
But
about
also,
the dog.
if I'm dead and you're starving, eat me. I don't care.
here's the thing: the cat doesn't care if you're dead completely yet. You know?
And you really hate cats.
No, it's just that.
I love when you have dogs, cats. both.
It's just their attitude that I just can't jive with. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah, I totally.
Because I wouldn't accept
My
this.
cats have
I wouldn't
really
accept
been
this
irking
attitude from a human being in my house, and neither would anyone else.
That's true.
So you don't have them.
That's
You
so
don't bring
true.
them in.
Well, hey, I don't want the cat.
So there you go. I know.
But I have a cat because the cat came with the relationship. So let's get this rule straight
But
here.
You should talk to my boyfriend. Poor guy.
That's true. He came home yesterday and the one cat was like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Yeah. But he was
Yeah.
all up on all the girls.
Oh yeah, he
all
was
the way.
downstairs the whole night on
Yeah.
our laps and everything. As soon as Josh came in, out.
Oh, same with my cat. When I go there, my cat just gets on Lisa, gets on the kids. Gina Rose, she loves him, my daughter. But that cat doesn't fuck with me at all. It's established in that house. We don't see eye to eye. So the cat asks nothing. That cat doesn't even meow if he's hungry. If it's just me in the house.
Oh
he knows,
yeah.
he just,
That's what happens with
Yeah.
Josh.
So I have to actively make a point like, oh, there's their food there because that cat knows I don't fuck with them. So no, fuck off.
You and Josh would very much get along on this one. I swear, that's what he talks about with the cats all the time.
Well then Stephen Colbert said, guess what number I'm thinking of?
So you have to guess what number you're thinking
Yes.
of? 13.
Okay.
69.
Hey!
Nice.
It was 13.
Oh.
It's usually 6 though, which
I
is
know
my
you.
first number.
Is it?
And Keanu, that's the first number that he had guessed.
You guys
From-
are
Oh my
soulmates.
god.
No, I don't think so. I think
Look
it
at
was
look at.
a
Okay.
random.
By
yeah.
the way, for everybody, this is a.
And by the way, I did not do this.
Okay.
I just want to clarify, I did not Photoshop myself into a photo of Keanu.
Can you
This was
even
a gift.
see that from there? You gotta really like.
Okay, here. Let me. Here, Frankie.
There you go, Frankie.
So that is my wedding photo.
To Keanu.
Just my husband's face has been replaced with Keanu's. And the best part is it looks like Keanu photoshopped me into the photo.
Yeah, it does.
doesn't
Look
look
like that.
But I think we're really cute together.
I like
I
that
think we're really cute.
as a storyline.
How short
that
is Keanu in
did
this
it.
And he
photo?
looks. It looks like I said something, and like the look on his face
He's like,
is like,
No.
yeah, like I really did say something.
The look to me looks like you guys are picturing and Keanu just saw his ex coming through.
He's got like a.
He's like, oh shit, he's
Yeah.
scared.
Again, this is cool.
The only picture of him actually like touching someone, right?
She draw the
Because
hand.
he's always
Yeah, just
hovering,
like-
you know.
Yeah.
Sharpie.
I know, she's trying to have you on her
Fingers.
boob, you know.
Scarlett, push her
Yeah,
into it.
yeah, Hong Kong.
I got you.
And then your life, the rest of your life in 5 words.
Oh my god. That's right. I keep forgetting about these questions.
I know.
Wasn't there a
And
question
Keanu
about a
wasn't
song?
yeah, but I'm gonna do that one for the end.
Okay.
Okay.
5 words. Ooh,
The rest of your life in 5 words.
that's 5
Um,
words.
Let's get the party started. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm